you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round. I'll bring it to you.
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir.
Don't ask how I got... saw a motorcycle up. All right. Okay, the supply.
Oh, man.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
jab out both your eyes, fuckhead. Pussy lip. What the hell? No!
Good work. That's what these labs run on.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll get there as soon as I can. Aight, I'll get back to work.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
Dumb fuck! Hit the dirt! Keep that asshole entertained! Let's go!
How is everybody? Hi, how is everybody? I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream of GTA. Okay, just land this now. Please land this carefully, thank you. Okay, let's have a look at my stock inside this business. And if you want to add me, add myself to your PlayStation, you have to like and subscribe. And post notifications on. If you don't do that, you can't, you know, friend request. Because I'll be checking the chat. I'll be checking. Oh yeah, I could use a helicopter, I just forgot. I was wondering what I could use, and I'm like, my helicopter's right here. Like, duh, Matthew, duh. Get your head on. Never be in front of a helicopter. Especially when it's got weapons. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, definitely. So yeah, you have to like and subscribe and send your username down in the comments. And also, I don't play Xbox, so any Xbox owned PlayStation 4 PlayStation 4 all around, so if you want to add me, it's only PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 only, because I don't play Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. I don't like the controller, so it's not my fault if I don't like the controller. I've tried it and I didn't like it. I'm a PlayStation boy all around. I've been a PlayStation boy since 4. So not really my fault. Yo, Lester, my boy, hook me up.
Hi. What service are you looking for? Oh, hey. You're in trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I was in trouble. Not anymore. So yeah, you have to like and subscribe and post notifications on, otherwise you don't friend me. And as you can probably tell, I can do something to make solo public sessions solo public. I'm not gonna say how I do it. I'm not gonna say why I do it. Well, I actually might say a why. I'm not gonna say how though, because it's just better to have your own session, because you don't have anyone destroy your product. You don't have griefers. You don't have anyone chasing you all the while, and it's just so much better to have your own session. And if Sony and that don't like it, it's practically tough, isn't it? That's what I think, and that's what I always will think. And if Rockstar and Sony don't like it, they know where they can go. No offense to Sony or Rockstar, but I only like solo public sessions, so I can do my things, and also having no people griefing me. And if I had less griefers, I'd go in a public session for a session if you had less griefers. But it's not Sony or Rockstar, it's the griefers themselves. They're going jets, they're going Deluxos, they're going everything they can get hold of, and they'll just come after me and shoot me out the sky. So if they have less griefers and they can get it, say like if you can do like a rule, Rockstar and also Sony, if anyone griefs anyone and they get and then Rockstar or Sony get a report, they can get banned for a couple of days. And the drugs.
So,
and if you could do that, that'd be great. That'll stop the people. That'll stop them from griefing players that haven't done nothing. Because I don't do nothing to other players. I just literally done suppliers in one of the sessions, and then I went to the suppliers, picked them up, and then some random guy, the Deluxo, and another random guy, which could be these two people, could be friends. One in the Hydra, one in the Deluxo, and they both shot me out the sky. One of them shot my engine out, so it died. And another one shot me out, like, blew me up. I think the Hydra shot the engine, so the engine was damaged, and it was smoking. And then the Deluxo came up, and then blew me up. And then the supplies were destroyed by the Hydra. The supplies were destroyed. And if we had less griefers, I would go in a public session with 4 players, but what's the point? What is the point? Because you have griefers in every session, have griefers, people that shoot people, even when they've done nothing. All they're trying to do is just make money. And you know, griefers, I absolutely hate griefers. Just by shooting me for no reason. Literally, like, no reason. I didn't destroy his car, I didn't kill him, I didn't do anything to him. And he came up to me in a Hydra, well, one of them did, and then a Deluxo, and then they practically destroyed me and my suppliers. And if Rockstar and Sony can do that type of thing with anyone who griefs, they get like a 2-day ban, 4-day ban, or even something longer than that. Okay, I heard the train. Did I hear the train? I heard the horn. Please don't tell me I'm imagining things. I heard the horn of the train. I literally heard the horn. And I did report him, I did report this guy who shot me out of the vehicle that I was using, which is probably the Savage. I did report him, but he didn't get banned, he didn't get anything. And then he came back to my session another time and then shot me again, all over. I knew I wasn't imagining things. There it is. Right over there. I know I wasn't imagining things. What's the train gonna do to the helicopter? Yeah, true. Okay. Okay. Don't need to do that again for me. Don't need to do it again. I've already seen what it does. Okay. I need to get these out of here before the fire sets onto the ground and then burns the supplies. I was just wondering what it does, that's all. I wasn't wondering, you know, anything else. I might go to the gun store in a bit and buy some, you know, weapons. Is the gun store by the if there is, I can't see it. No, I want the gun store, gun store, gun store, gun store, gun store. Okay, the closest one's there. I'll go to that one in the car. And then go and buy some weapons, like hand weapons. Like the stone hatchet, a crowbar, and stuff like that. Just get some extra weapons. Thank you, bye bye. Thank you for being so kind and never come again. Is it because I'm making more money than you? Ah, oh, shame, it's a shame. Oh, I didn't see you, sorry. Sorry. Coach, really? I didn't see you. Well, I did, but I just couldn't be bothered to go around you. That's a possibility. Oh my god, this is so slow. And see what I mean? This thing's slow. And what can this stand up to? What type of vehicle? You know, what can this stand up to? What can this stand up to? Nothing. What does it have? What type of weapons does it have? None. What type of defense systems has it got? None. How many people do I have in my session? One. See what I mean, Rockstar? See what I mean, Sony? My internet's bad enough as it is. And how much work could I do in the amount of time that in a public session with reefers? So if I had 30 players in my session, okay, sorry, Mrs. Moody Pants. So like if I had 30 players in my session and I had one player which is a legit player, how many chances have I got to do supply runs? Or how much chances have I got to sell my coke or to sell anything? Huh? Well, how many chances? It says 29 players, or the maximum players, and one of those people is me, and I have no friends. Yes, I had a friend on just a minute ago, but he has no weapons. The only weapon he has is guns, but he hasn't got a vehicle that shoots rockets. Yes, I have 2 vehicles that shoot rockets. I have the Buzzard, I have the Savage, I even have the Insurgent Pickle. But that doesn't explain why I do these solo public sessions. I do them so people can do their work in peace without being griefed. And if anyone doesn't like that, if anyone doesn't like it, not including Rockstar and not including PlayStation, but if there's any players that are watching this, any legit players or any griefers, how much time do you think that goes into work to do this work? How long do you think it takes to do this type of work? Like a player that I'm talking to right now, how much work do you put into your business? 0 RFP. So if you're griefing other players, how much money do you get? Okay. You get 2 grand per suppliers by destroying it. What is that worth? As you can probably see, when my mate was going off, I did a supply run for him, and I got 3 grand. And I did special cargo with my mate, and do you know how much I got when I helped him do it? I put the special cargo into the warehouse, he puts it in, and then while all the cargo's in the warehouse, I'll get 5 grand. and then I get another 5 grand from his CEO. So I'm basically gaining money, and the griefers are losing money. And do you think I care that the griefers are losing money? No, I don't. No, I don't. I couldn't care less if the griefers were losing money. I could not honestly care less. And if the griefers are watching this, I don't care about what you think. But realise this. What do you think the player is going through? How do you think he feels when them suppliers and all of his work is just going to be in flames? He's going to be upset. He's going to report you. And who's going to be left out? Both of you. Because one of them's just lost all of his suppliers. And then the other one has literally just got either banned or being suspended. So basically you can't go on GTA. You couldn't go on GTA. You can't play anything on PlayStation. So how do you think all of these legit players feel when all of that money just goes up in flames? I know it's money's money, but people put effort into their businesses. And if you destroy their suppliers, I know you probably got billions, but even though you got billions, or even a mil, or 2 mil, or a good couple of mil, I know you got a good couple of mil, or a good couple of billion, but you're losing money either way. And you know how I know? You're basically wasting your time killing and destroying other people's cargo and supplies just to get you a bit of money that you could earn just by doing this. What is the harm of doing your own business instead of destroying other people's cargo? What is the point of destroying people's cargo? Literally. So if you destroy someone's cargo, you only get like 2 grand. But if you help someone, legit help out, you get 10 grand, around about 10 grand from the CEO crates. And that 10 grand will go further than 2. And if you don't think so, well, I think some people who will be watching this video, they will probably think so as well. And I don't care what people think, like griefers. I know I'm probably a wuss in people's eyes, and I'm probably a wuss, but I don't care. And if I am a wuss in people's eyes, I don't care. I just don't care whatsoever.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
And
Let
if
me
you
know.
think now,
It's on the way.
what would happen if I came after you? What about if I came after the griefers and then destroyed their cargo? And they're trying to sell it. So I'll become a griefer, annoying another griefer. So it's a griefer versus a griefer. There's 2 griefers griefing each other. And people don't need the stress. People don't need it. Because some people, they might have problems in their life. You don't know what's going through their heads, and you don't know what's going in their lives. You do not know what's happened or if anything has happened, if anything has or hasn't happened, you do not know. So think about that, and if you don't think about it, at least take it from someone else, because if you don't take it from me or someone else, you must be stupid, you must be stupid. So what is the point of griefing someone, destroying the cargo and all of that? What's it all worth? Oh yeah, mere nothing. And that's what I think. And I think that's what also Rockstar and PlayStation think about griefers. And if you don't like it, you know where the door is. I do. That's the thing. I don't like griefers. I don't like people that go around shooting them just for a little bit of fun or game, aka getting better at flying, or aka better at shooting, or aka using the explosive cannon, getting better at shooting it. What is the point? At least think of that. What is the point? How much money do you get? And he's probably wondering, these people are wondering, not a lot. And I'm like, damn right. And if you don't think that this is real, you're wrong. Because I've just literally just helped my mate, and now because I've helped him, he's happy. But if you have friends and they want help and you go and destroy the cargo, even though you're in the CEO or even in the motorcycle club or in the VIP club, even though you're in one of those, you still destroy the cargo. And if you're in the motorcycle club or living in the CEO or the motorcycle club, you didn't get nothing for the cargo, destroying it. You didn't get nothing. So you're losing out. And no one really cares how much money you got, and no one really cares how many things you've got, and no one cares. If anyone thinks different, I'm sorry, but that's how I think, and that's how I feel. And that's the way I'll always feel. And no one can make me feel different about these games. And I think no one should mod, and no one should do anything like that with hack. No one should, but people do. So people do. Yeah, people mod. Yeah, it's pretty funny, paper modding. But when you mod, you're destroying the servers. You're destroying the servers and making the servers go all crazy. And if you make the servers go crazy, What do you think the server's gonna do? What do you think the servers are gonna do? They're gonna shut down it now. They're gonna shut down. When the servers go all crazy, the servers go all crazy, the servers go all crazy, and you're gonna shut down it now. So really, what is the point of modding, or even trolling, or even destroying people's cargo for nothing? What is the point? What is the point of all of that? There's like 3 different things right there and right on the plate. What is the point? I do mind the game legitly, I do mind the game legit. But people don't. And the people who don't do it legitly, they're spoiling the game, they're spoiling it. I do mine because of my coke house, that's how I get my money. But if anyone else mods or anything like that, that's just taking the mick, but way too far. No one should mod, no one should at all. Doesn't matter how big you are or how many, you know, people you've got in your gang. No one should mod. No one should do anything like that. No one should do anything like it. And if you think differently, sorry, but that's how I feel. And no one should troll or destroy cargo. No one should do that. Not go and destroy someone's cargo for fun. Do you know, I actually had modders take away all my stuff. I had my CEO office taken away. I had my Deluxo. Had to rebuy the Savage because of you know, obviously because the modders took it off me. The modders took it off me. I had to rebuy my coke house and all the upgrades for it, and all the upgrades because they took it off me, the modders. And then I had to rebuy all my cars because the modders took it off me, and the same for my CEO because they took it off me, and I want to rebuy that eventually. And the same for my motorcycle club, they took it off me as well, and I had to rebuy that. So, how do you think people feel? Models. How do you think they feel? If you're modding, how do you think they feel when you take this? When you take all their stuff, when you leave them dry, and leave them with nothing? You think about that. That's what happened to me. And if Sony and Rockstar and everyone want to recorrect this,
They got it. We're all good. LJT logging out.
so if Rockstar and Sony want to recorrect this, they could recorrect it for me. But what's the point? I'm just going to take it. Just either Rockstar's going to take it off me. No offense to Rockstar, or Sony's gonna take it off me. No offense to Sony, or a modder's gonna take it off me again. So there's no point, really. There's really no point in playing the game, or buying anything, shark cards wise, or buying any cars. There's no point because they're just gonna take it off me anyway. So, yeah, sleep on that, think about everything that happened. I had a yacht, a modder took that off me, a modder took it off. I had the CEO office, I think it was the 1 million. I think I had the office, the office garage. I think it has had 1 and 2. I had that taken off me. What else I got to have? Was it that? I had that and it was taken off me. I think I also had that car. That was taken off me. I had that car as well. I had that one. That was taken off me. I had that car. That was taken off me. I've got that back though. I've got that one back. I had that. That was taken off me. I had a couple of these taken off me, but they're fully upgraded. You know, upgrades. I had that. I had that. I had that. They were upgraded to the max. I had that. I had that. I also had that and then that. So 1, 2. I had them 2. I had that. I even had that red one. This one here. I even had that. I had that as well. Where is it? I had that. That was taken off me. This orange one. I had this. That was taken off me. Don't know who took it off me, but I had it taken off me. I had the X80. I had that. I even had that as well. That was taken off me. I had that taken off me. I had that. I had that. I even had that. I had that. I even had that. Had that. Had that. I think I've got that back though. I had that. That was taken off me. I had that. I had this, but that was taken off me. I had that. I had that. That was taken off me. That was taken off me. I think I had that as well. And that. The tank. And the hunter. I had the Batmobile. Had the AP. Had that. I used to have that. I used to buy it, but I got that back for free. I used to have that. I used to have all of these, especially that, and also that. I used to have both cargo bubs. I had that one, and then that one, and then I had that. I had that, but I had to rebuy that. I had to rebuy it, which is that. I had to buy it for 2 mil, and I had the bunker, I had the facility, and that was taken off me. I had the hangar, I had the bunker by, I'll show you in a bit. I used to have that. I used to have that, I used to have that. Yeah, it's this one. I used to have this one. I had it pretty much. Oh yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? I had food on that. I had food on that. Dancers. It was that one like that. I had all of that. I had all of that like that, and it was all taken off me. By modders. I used to have this bunker. I used to have the personal quarters, gun range. I used to have wipe. And the gun locker. As the transportation. Had that one. I used to have all of that. That was all taken off me. I used to have this facility. I used to have the upper cannon, but I'm not. If I'm gonna get it from whenever he buys, I'm not gonna have it. Had that one. Had the most expensive. Had all of that. It was all taken off me. I had this one. Which one was it? That was that one. I used to have all of that. That was all taken off me. I used to have that. I used to have that as well, but that's free. I used to have that. I used to have that. I used to have them too. Used to have that. Used to have that. Used to have that as well. And that. And also that. And that. And the biggest of all, I used to have. No, not that one. I used to have all of this. I used to have all of that. Actually, it wasn't. That's where we do it. 8 mil. Golden railings. Blue lights. English flag. Is to have my name like that. Is to have it all like that. And then the modder took it off me, a modder. I used to have the $1 million office. The $1 million house, I mean. I used to have Moody. I used to have that. Actually, it was that one. I used to have that yellow, this helicopter. I used to have that. I used to have that. I also used to have that on PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3. I had that. 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 Had that. I used to have that. I used to have that. And that. I used to have the Titan. So if anyone knows a Rockstar employee who can help me out so I can get all my stuff back, that'll be great. You'll make my day, you'll make it. wanted all of that, but you know, I don't have the money for it because my mother took it all off me, took all the money off me. So I couldn't get it. And if a Rockstar employee who watches this, I didn't mean any disrespects to Rockstar. I didn't mean any disrespects. I was just angry because of people taking my money, people taking my businesses, and people just don't care. I didn't mean any disrespects. I did not mean any disrespects to Rockstar or anybody who works there. I was just explaining that I've lost a lot of stuff, and it feels like I've worked and worked for nothing. Absolute nothing. And it feels like I've been playing this game for the last 3-4 years for nothing. For absolute nothing. What do I play this game for? Have fun, to enjoy it, but people mess it up. People, you know, grief people grief, people destroy other people, and people like that, griefers. And I hope griefers are watching. Don't grief players. What is the point of griefing a player? What is the point? Like, really? What is the point of griefing a player? What do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? I would understand if someone says, oh yeah, yo, try and come and destroy my suppliers, come and try and destroy them. If they did that, if they said that, I would explain. That would be, you know, easy, and I would understand that. But people come around, people try to destroy people's suppliers for nothing half of the time. And what do the people get for destroying the suppliers? £2,000, probably £4,000 if they're lucky. And how much do you get for helping someone else? Like 10,000, 8,000. So, if there's any griefers, stop griefing. Because you mess the game up. You mess up the experience of the game. And because you do that, because you mess up the experience of the game, you're making everyone stressed. So, please stop griefing players, otherwise you're gonna get banned. And then when you're banned, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna play? Nothing? Because you have no other console? Oh. But anyway, in a bit, anyway guys, I've gotta go to bed. Let's just have a look at the time. It's 9:19 and I've gotta go to bed. I've got college tomorrow. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm looking for the action. Well, peace out, everyone. I was looking for another action. There we go. Peace. Everyone keep the peace. Anyone who griefs other players, stop it, keep the peace. Keep the peace. And if you don't keep the peace, Oxo will ban you. Okay, see you in a bit. Peace. Peace, my brothers.